base first, I think. Or 12.
Well, what the heck is going on in here?
Just leveling up my E EP.
This is my
How's Elden Ring treating you?
I've been taking a break from it for a little while.
Yeah.
Because I beat the game, beat what I suspect is all the bosses. I hope is all the bosses. And got my character reasonably ready to start New Game Plus, and then I very briefly started like a Unga Bunga strength character.
Nice.
And then I decided to take a break and move on to some other games for a little bit since it's been like a almost 100-hour grind of Elden Ring, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna stop for a few weeks and then I'll come back to the game fresh.
Just finished the tutorial, Marty.
Well, it took a lot out of me. But right now I'm mucking around with those Army Painter speed paints.
Oh, nice.
Right now I'm trying out, I painted this like knight mini dude with them. And I'm trying to do like some edge highlighting and stuff with metallic paints.
Yeah.
Because they tell you not to paint other paints over it. Like they have warnings that tell you not to and stuff. And a lot of the early YouTube videos reviewing it said not to.
Huh.
But like anecdotally, I've been watching like smaller Twitch streamers and stuff. Like there's this one guy
Like,
that I
fuck
started.
it.
Yeah, and like he's just fucking dry brushing all over him. And so I sent him a message like, "Hey, you know, I heard that you're not supposed to do that." And he's like, "Really? Well, I don't know, man. I've been doing it. It works great."
I wonder why they advise not to. It doesn't seem to make any sense as long as it's dry, or you know.
Well, so supposedly, according to the instructions, they say that adding regular paint on top of the speed paint, because of the way it's formulated, can cause it to reactivate and start running all over the place.
Wow, really? Huh.
That's what it says, but Like, so I painted this guy, and then I went for a walk for like half an hour and came back and started highlighting the edges, and I'm not seeing any kind of bleeding or running happening. I don't know. Maybe in specific circumstances or specific paints it can, and that's why they say, you know, that's why they warn against it. But it seems to be fine.
Yeah, I'd imagine if you're just doing acrylics, it shouldn't be that. Like, they say that with lacquer paints, you shouldn't mix lacquer and acrylic, but I don't know. Even that I found to not be a hard and fast rule. So, like those
Yeah.
goblins I did, those were like, I believe a mixture of lacquer and acrylic. Maybe I'm mistaken, but time to kill Loretta. Garrett's gonna be pissed.
Loretta, oh dear. She's already dead?
Wow, the range. My god. Okay. You could just fuck me up. Nope. God, dude.
So is this dude like a pure dex build?
It's actually a strength build. It's kind of a mix between equality and mostly strength, but
So the great thrusting swords or whatever they're called, they scale more off strength instead of dex.
this one does. Ow, ow, fuck. Plus I have a heavy gem on it,
Yeah.
so I forced it into. Woo! Okay, I rolled. Thank you. Big liar, Loretta.
You gotta get one of those, I don't know how early you can get it, but you gotta get one of the shields that let you parry spells.
Ooh, yeah.
Probably, I never thought about it till just now, but that would make fighting Loretta super easy.
Okay. That was just fucking rude. Okay, fuck off, dude. Huh? Okay, fuck you. I'm just gonna keep spinning. Just spin until you're dead.
It's a legitimate strategy. I wouldn't put it in the game if I wasn't supposed to spin to win.
I'm gonna try to parry her. I've been.
Can you parry her normal attacks?
I don't know. I mean, I guess she's like a spirit form, but like. I'm gonna try. Money horse bitch. Did I just crouch under that?
That Monster Hunter level's hitboxes.
Oh. I did it. I got the poke. Getting the big EP today, Loretta. Oh. Oh. I don't know if it's worth. I keep missing. Oh, come on.
Parrying is a great strategy, assuming you plan to never ever fuck it up.
God, dude. Okay, you could just get some free hits. That's cool with me. Dude, like...
This fight took me forever on my first playthrough because I was mainly a magic damage based character, so it took forever to chip away at her. Yeah.
Fuck you. Oh, I'm losing. I better use my bow. It'd be a shame if I used magic. This is the first time I've actually fought her without any kind of summons or anything, so. Normally I just steamroller.
Go get the mimic so that you can show her your EP.
Oh, fuck. Off to a fantastic start. The double EP.
Why aren't you dual wielding EPs?
Huh. What the fuck was that? Loretta, please. Stop making up new moves. Come on. I was stun locked. What the fuck? Dude, the roll catching from behind is insane. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh fuck. You bitch! Yes.
Those clutch dodges.
Take the EP. The longest EP in the land. Some even might call it great.
Make EP great again.
Let's see. I don't think there's anything up by the pedestal up there. This is where I start Celadus's quest line so that I can go enslave Dung Eater and make him my bitch.
Yeah, that's what I want to do in my next playthrough is to get the Dung Eater puppet.
I hear he's insanely good.
Even better than Teach or whatever.
I like Tish for the nobility, but Dung Eater just
deals some big damage.
he's tanky and he does big things, so Tish is nice for that Black Flame Blade or whatever it is on the Black Knife.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird because when it wears off, they get their health back to an extent.
Yeah. So I never understood like how much of that damage is actually staying with them. Are they only healing part of it, or is
Yeah.
the whole ability just healing, so it's useless?
Yeah.
She lives for a long time, which is nice though.
Yeah.
So I've only been doing edge highlights, but now I'm like painting a big portion of this guy's shield a different color, so we'll see if that reactivates anything.
I have no
suspect it won't,
reason in
but
intrigue. Wilt thou? I am the that I might well. I see thou art out, but I require. I anticipate. Good. There is. I would have. I have called. Heed not that. I am sure the.
Yeah, I'll have to try that. I want to try painting the Scarlet Witch bust that I have, the smaller version of the one that I gave to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I also have a warrior jar to paint. I need to print the lid, but that would be a fun
Yeah.
one.
Did you like airbrush or anything? The one you gave to Brooklyn, or did you just give her the print as is?
Just the print as is. I used the smoky black Sryatech.
I love that stuff.
It's really good. But I also have some UV resin pigment, and I put a few drops of red in there, so it's almost like a maroon purple now.
Yeah. So does that mess with like your exposure times or anything?
I haven't found it
Adding
to.
in those?
I think the only time that you need to really worry about that is if you're going from like a pretty translucent resin to something that's more opaque. Um,
Right.
but you only need, like, I guess it depends on how much of that pigment you need for your particular print that you want to do. But I mean, at that point, I almost would say just paint it that color. But if you just want
Right.
to like tint it, it goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot. I almost wish that it would stay more like a swirl almost would be cool, but as the print goes, only like the first layer from the supports kind of get that marbled effect of the pigment.
Right.
Because I don't like mix it too well, but it does well enough, just like that.
So what you got to do is you add the pigment, start the print, do a few layers, pause the print,
Keep putting more
change
in.
out the resin completely, put in a new batch, put in a couple drops,
That sounds completely economical and
and
not a
3
pain in
months
the ass.
later you have one print done.
Oh, well, no, that wouldn't work. I was wondering, you know how people do the like acrylic dipping, where they like put acrylic paint on the top of water and then they like dip an item through it.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could do that. Nah, that probably won't work in the resin. Not with acrylic, obviously, but something maybe that's more kosher with resin. Just like put it on the top layer of the resin vat and then have it like push down through it. I wonder if you could do something like that. It'd be cool.
You mean like while it's printing, push through a layer of something?
Yeah, so the acrylic dipping, it's not very thick. It's a super thin layer of paint. And I'm not saying use acrylic in the resin vat. That sounds like a terrible idea. But if you could do some sort of, like, I guess with the pigment, you might be able to do that. Just do like a light, very thin swirl on the top layer and just see what it does with that. You know?
Yeah.
You might get some like blurry stripes or something through the print. That might be kind of cool.
Oh, again, Akarian Roy, I'm told I will. My never I for do forgive, let us get together.
For Lady Ronnie.
Blythe, glad to have you in this. Well, I'm still in the Eternals. I'm planning to see if I can. See if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
And this asshole.
I see. I am. I don't know what it. But since we, I am and pay should. If
My
it were
main
up to
man
but
is
who?
Celivis.
Only good for giving items. Oh, God, this part of the quest I really dislike, where you have to go talk to all these people and then go back up the lift and talk to her and then you can leave.
Yeah, that seems dumb.
Just like,
You gotta do it in the right order.
I gotta report back to Ronnie that I talked to all my classmates. I learned their names and what their hobbies are.
Yeah, now write a report of your 3 classmates and tell me one of their hobbies.
Yes, I'd like to report Celivis.
Allow me to forewarn
He's
thee.
kind of creepy and
I
a
shall
dick.
soon enter my and it will be the
No, he's
stars
very
still
important
I
to our
look
plans. He would never betray us.
and it will be I have high look
Okay, I think that's all of the dialogue. I wonder if I could just... That's a little far. Yeah. Yeah, if I show you the stats here, so it's a split between strength and dex, and it's got almost the same stat requirement for both stats. So
Yeah, it's a descaling. So after you added the heavy thing, it's still just a descaling.
no, I
bolt?
forgot that I kept it at standard, just because my strength
okay.
wasn't that high yet. But if I put a heavy gem on it, I'll have B scaling in strength.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I thought I left that on there, but the reason I have it like this though is so I can do this with the EP and smack people in the air. They never see it coming. A great sword move on a thrusting weapon?
Excuse me? Are you gonna start trying to do like a bunch of invasions or duels or anything with all these characters, or are you just making them for fun at this point?
Mostly for fun. I've done some invasions just to do, what's his face, Vare's little quest line to get to Mogwin. Just because, you know, farming. But I'd like to. Most of mine are under 150 levels. But I don't know what the good sweet spot is these days for invasions.
I think 150 is probably
Well,
safe.
Did you not
Yeah.
realize? Perhaps I'd like you to. Even you can. Good. Now I shall have. Find Nepheli and ensure.
I know there's some amount of people that are PvPing at 400 plus, but like I would imagine
That's pretty small though.
yeah, probably take a long time to queue. Just sitting around waiting.
And it's also kind of less interesting because then you have people that just have great stats and everything, right?
Yeah,
as
those
opposed
smack you
to
once and you're dead.
as opposed to they had to make a compromise somewhere for their build, which makes it more interesting.
Yeah. Is this something that? What is this?
60 vigor seems non-negotiable for PvP though. Like
Yeah.
having some kind of high vigor just for that vigor check so you don't get one shot by something. Because I watch Ouroboros every once in a while when he posts a video to see his
Obobobo.
PvP. The Ubba Bubba Max.
Yeah.
And he's always got like 60 or more vigor on all his builds.
Or more. Wow. I guess if you don't have anywhere else to put the stats, it makes sense to put it into more health. What is this? I've never
Does that
gone
heavy
this way.
attack actually slow you, or are you just doing that for the style points?
It's not so much slowing. It's to negate if I would have taken fall damage. If I'm doing a plunging attack, you're less likely. I think there's a longer grace period for falling.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and that was kind of something that I learned from doing the other rune farm in Mogwin, which is wait, what is this? I've never found this before. In Mogwin, so there's an area you can get to that you jump off with your horse, with Torrent, and or whatever he is, ox horse, orcs.
Orcs.
But anyway, it involves falling off of the map, and the way that you do that safely without being killed from falling is you keep meleeing to reset your death counter. And I want to say plunging attacks have something to do with that too. So, it's not a. Is this what? I can't attack in here.
Yeah, there's like a little merchant here. I never saw him again after this, but there's like a little merchant in this area.
Oh.
Oh, you?
Oh, he's a Albinaric.
Sorry, your worship. I am Pidia, servant to the Carrion Royal
He's been here a
family.
long time, hasn't he?
I am charged with maintaining these ghastly dogs. Other than the puppets, there is some very fine. Why not pick some that please? A little some.
Okay. What you got? Oh, he's got a ritual pot and celestial dew. Oh.
Oh, and there's the spell parry too.
Oh. This black leather shield is actually really cool. I want all of it. What does this give me? Cold arrows. Got a larval tea. He's got great stuff. Wow. I'm gonna grab. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. What was the scroll? What is that? Simple map. Uh-huh. Depicts streaks of amber light. Oh, is this how you find the starlight shards? Let's see. How do I look at it? This isn't. It's, it's not helpful. What is this? That looks like the staircase leading into Lindell, the capital. So. Oh, but I don't have that area mapped yet. Maybe it'll show me once I'm there. I don't know. Interesting. See if I can get more stuff. Does he let me sell to him?
Please.
No.
I don't know, 'cause I think I bought all this stuff and then moved on.
This has really good physical resist too. 88%. That's a nice shield. Grab that. Oh, but it's a medium shield.
Please.
Grab. What is this? Budding horn. So it's crafting materials. Ritual pot for bombs. Cool. Yeah, I had no idea. Is there like a ladder I could kick down?
There is, pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's do a little trick here to find any secrets. Oh, I can't use it here. Damn it. That feels bad. I guess I'll just have to start from up at Ronnie's place. Well, in any case, I have what I needed. I could go to... I guess I could go do Radon. Haven't done that yet.
The Radon Festival.
Radon Festival. Oh, there's a cave.
Did I link that video that shows you can you can beat the boss purely with the summons? Like you don't have to actually fight.
I think I did watch that, and I tried it a little bit on Grundle Goblin, the character I had. So I just kept running back and resummoning them, and it worked pretty well. He tended to aggro me a lot, but it worked pretty well.
I thought it was interesting just
Wait
seeing
again.
the breakdown of like how that mechanic works, how like each pillar or each banner can, you know, summon the person one time or whatever. So you gotta run to all the different banners and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I realized that part of it. Because I did run back to the same pillar a couple times and there was nothing, so I kind of like had to run around a bit. But yeah.
Yeah.
Accurate. I also want to make. I don't know if I'll do this one. I might make this one that the character that I'm thinking of. Oh shit! What the hell? Oh,
What the fuck?
what the fuck? There's a bunch of shout incantations, and I also want to put the you know, the bug guys that have the webs that they shoot.
Yeah.
I think
those
that'd be.
guys.
I think that spell would be very appropriate on this character.
I don't think that would be appropriate in any sense of the word.
So, Marty,
Yeah.
guess what I bought?
What'd you buy?
An FDM printer.
Hell yeah! What'd you get? Which one did you choose?
The Elegoo Saturn?
The I don't think it's not the Elegoo Saturn. The
Neptune, maybe?
Neptune.
Yeah, Neptune sounds right.
Let me check
You
my...
get the Neptune 2 or whatever, or the 2S.
I got the Neptune 2S.
Hell yeah! I've looked at that one too as one that I probably would buy if I ever got a FDM printer.
I got some sweet matte white filament for it. For that supreme painting. Also got me some paints and brushes too.
Ooh.
Because you created a fucking monster, Marty.
Wow. two painting sessions and you're hooked, huh?
I really like it's cathartic. Like,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
really is.
put on some tunes, just kind of sit there and go like, what do I want to do?
I'm actually painting right now while watching Ryan's
See?
disgusting Elden Ring character.
See? Oh god, I gotta see this.
This is my EP.
But I was contemplating getting a resin one, but since you and Ryan already got one, I figured I'd go the FDM route.
Yeah.
It is cool if you get an FDM printer, because now, between all of us, we've kind of got all the bases covered, you know?
Yeah.
There's that.
Now
Like,
we can print
it's
all
just a
kinds
lot.
of terrain and stuff.
yeah. The resin printers are just. It's a lot to deal with.
I mean, so is FDM too.
So is the
but-
FDM. Like, I've
Yeah,
also
but
seen a lot of
it's
people talking
different.
about,
It's less
it's
messy.
definitely different. Yeah, it's definitely less messy, but I
you
think
don't
there's
need
still
gloves.
just as enough tweaking. You know, like I've seen a lot of people talking about like their prints coming out weird
Sure.
and having to like
It's
leveling is
fiddly in
more of a
that
pain
way.
in the ass.
Sure.
And, like nozzle temperature.
But once
So
you
I think
dial
there's
that in,
still-
you're pretty much set. You know,
Yeah.
especially if you use the same, filament for every print, that kind of thing.
Which is why I went with the matte white, because, I'm, in my mind, matte white probably would be easier to paint.
I mean, you're gonna want to prime
It's true. Regardless, you're gonna put some primer over it, so the color of the filament you choose
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
matter all that much.
Well, I'm saying like matte white because it's not gonna be glossy right off the bat. The primer should theoretically stick to it better.
Sure.
it. What kind of filament did you get? Like is it like, PLA? Is
Yeah, it's PLA.
okay. PTFE.
Actually, link the exact filament I
So,
bought.
you might also want to look into any recommended mods for that printer. I mean, obviously, maybe just start off with the base
Well,
stuff, but like,
so
what I
that's
mean by
what's
that
nice about.
is,
So the Neptune 2S specifically,
yeah,
most of the mods that people did to the Neptune 2,
yeah,
Elegoo looked at and said, okay, how about another $50 and we'll just do all those popular mods for you.
okay.
So the 2S has a lot of that stuff already.
Does it have like the self-leveling sensors and all that?
Yeah, like it's got some nice self-leveling stuff. It's got like a magnetic build plate already.
That's
some
pretty
other some other nice stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well maybe it won't have as many growing pains.
Oh, it says it has metal leveling screws.
Oh, is it
Oh,
not
does
like
it?
an
It's
automatic?
auto.
I thought it had.
Mm,
But I mean, that's not bad. Like I
I
had.
thought there was something in there that at least helped you dial it in. Maybe I'm wrong.
but yeah, all I mean by the resin printers being more of a pain is just because like you gotta wear gloves, you gotta make sure you're wear your respirator when you're dealing with the resin out in the open. Like,
Yeah, it's trade-offs for both.
yeah, well, it's less of a health hazard for sure.
Yeah.
Like
And
once
I
the
don't know
print's
about
done,
you, but I'm just fucking no gloves. There's
Just
a little
bathing
bit
in
of
it.
something in the vat. I just get in there with my hands, fish it out.
Marty taste the resin to make sure it's okay.
dude, there's a guy that's on like the Elegoo Facebook page just posting himself raw dogging that stuff, and it's just like everybody's like, you're gonna have at least an allergic reaction from doing this shit all the time, you know?
Yeah.
That's like best case scenario.
I bathe in the resin.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? This fucking guy. Jesus, dude, calm down. I'm just getting lit up down here, man.
Yeah, it comes in tomorrow.
Nice.
So
That's exciting, dude. You have to keep us updated on the first prints and how it goes.
oh, it's gonna be awful.
It probably is, dude. Make sure you've got Reddit handy, because it's always a pain in the ass setting up a printer for the first time. But it's a
Well,
fun pain in the ass.
Fun fact is my sister is certified in 3D printing, so
Wow.
What does it mean to be certified in 3D?
Yeah.
Well, so she-
Can I get certified? Do I have to take a class for
Maybe.
this?
I mean, so she teaches people how to use 3D printers at like maker spaces.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
that's cool.
So
like, I'm pretty
she-
sure I could be certified.
I mean,
with all
you
the
probably
shit I've
could.
gone through.
but I don't think I'll be able to get to it till this weekend probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to set aside some time so you're not like trying to rush or anything. You know.
The 2 hours of time I get off per night.
Yeah. But it might end up being because PLA, from what I understand, requires a little bit hotter of a nozzle than like not PTFE. What's the other one? The other filament type. There's PLA and
Polystyrene or
no, it's. Fuck, let me look it up real quick because I can never remember these fucking acronyms with all the shit I have to remember at work. Bless you. Let's see. FDM filament types. It's called ABS. So there's ABS, PLA, PTG. PTG is more of a high heat resistant filament, so that might be good for stuff that like you're gonna put in a car, that kind of thing. If it's in direct sunlight a lot. And then there's TPE, which is the flexible stuff, so you can make like wiggly Gila monster things or something on your printer.
I already got a file for making those extended finger.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
You could also mess around with wood-filled filament, because that stuff
I
you
was
can
looking at
sand
that
like wood.
too. I was thinking about using that to, or if everything works out and I actually decide to keep it,
Yeah.
to buy some of that to make like some pots and stuff for.
You should have your sister give you a rundown if you haven't already. That might be helpful. Avoid some of those like common
Yeah, see
pitfalls.
if she's free to come over and set it up.
Well, my game plan is to take some time this weekend and try and set it up myself, and
Nice.
if that fails, you know, hey little sis, can you help me build my 3D printer?
God. Huh. God damn it. Roll Catch City, dude. Oh my god.
Super excited. I'm really happy with how that that I don't even know what to call that thing I painted. Bone Golem?
The mountain monster.
Yeah. Super happy how he turned out.
Yeah, he was pretty cool looking.
I bought some paints too.
Yeah, what paints did you decide on?
I-
Just some Vallejo or?
I got some Vallejo.
I can't parry this bitch. He's delaying his fucking attacks till next Wednesday, dude.
But these don't have balls in them, which is...
God damn it.
Yeah, I had to do that myself.
Oh, okay.
I
You
don't
just got a
have
bunch
that.
of ball bearings.
Yeah, you can like buy the army painter ones if you want to be 100% certain. I'm sure that
There
they're
it is.
not gonna like fuck up the paints. But you just want like some stainless steel ball bearings to put in there.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Give them washing alcohol first.
Oh, this is where you get the
Yeah,
anchor.
that's what I did. Is I just bought a random set of stainless steel balls off Amazon, let them sit in some water for a day to make sure they weren't going to leach into the paint, and then just soaked them in some isopropyl alcohol before adding them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. I
I
did
got
not
some-
wash the ball bearings I got, and I totally threw those right into the paint. Oops.
Did it fuck up the paints, or do you can't even tell?
A lot of the paints have been sitting so long, I need to mix them. But last time I opened any of the paints, they seemed good. They were fine.
Yeah.
I got some colors that I don't think you have, though.
What set did you get?
Hold on. Let me grab it now. Be right back.
Do need to pick myself up some acrylics.
You gonna wait for those?
I kind of wanna, but I've
Those
been keeping
really
an eye on
fancy
them.
pigment ones.
Yeah, they're like not ever in stock though.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Is that they apparently like it's one of those you gotta catch them when they're available things.
Yeah.
The Vallejo ones are usually more readily available and generally liked.
Oh, hi. That's spooky.
I guess it's called the Game Color Introduction Pack.
You sure that's not what I have? Because I
mean,
feel like that's what I got is the Vallejo Game Color Starter Set or whatever they call it.
Well,
It's
so
like
this,
16 paints.
yeah, this is 16, but I think it's slightly different. Like I have some of the same colors you have, but then I have others either you have and I haven't seen, or you don't have them.
Wow, rattle off some names.
Let's see. I know you've got Dead White,
Yep.
but I've got Sun Yellow, Orange Fire, Bloody Red, Ultramarine Blue,
Yep.
Dark Green, Goblin Green,
Yep.
Bone White, Bronze Flesh Tone,
Yep.
Leather Brown, Beastly Brown, Stonewall Gray, Black, Silver, Gunmetal, and then Polished Gold.
Yeah. The same set.
Well, I'm gonna have to return these.
I mean, it's a good set. Like it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
set to get. You know.
That's why I got it, because I figured, half the time I'm sitting there mixing colors anyways, so.
I mean, the only other one is some people prefer like the actual model color line over the game color line. Because some people say the game color line's a little more saturated and slightly more glossy compared to their model color line.
I mean,
But I mean, I think it's intentional because it's trying to pop more for fantasy stuff as opposed to the model colors, which is like, because I think Vallejo originally was a lot of like, you know, painting like army set kind of figurines.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of the big set they were looking at. But, you know, if I get deeper into it, yeah, hell yeah, I'm planning to buy more paints.
Yeah, if it goes on a good sale, the heavy opaque set that they make is a really nice way to round out that kit too. Let me see if I can find it again.
Oh, they have model or weathering sets too.
Yeah, if you keep an eye out for this set, every once in a while this set goes on sale for like 25 or 30 bucks. So you can get that one if you just watch for it. It goes on sale every once in a while. It's really nice to round out what you have.
Oh, extra opaque.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because they're all like darker colors, so they're a nice complement to all the other ones. And a heavier pigment, so like they're good to like base coat with that darker color and then build up layers on top of it.
Yeah. I am kind of sad that I didn't get that was it heavy khaki?
Well, that's in the opaque set that I
Oh.
just linked.
Well.
Cool.
Hi, yes, Bezos, I'd like to make a return.
Is this a trap?
No,
Yeah,
I
this
need
is a
the
trap.
260 part paint set.
God, yeah, get like the Vallejo mecha set or something. Massive fucking paint set.
Oh yeah, I mean, I plan on it if I get a couple more good gigs this year.
1 year in, Colby just completely upstages my entire collection.
I mean, that's
Now
that film-
everyone will come to my house to paint.
That's the film money, bro. Especially since I'm on core now. But no, it's just I really enjoyed the past couple of days doing it, so it's like I kind of want to do it at home too.
Well, cool. Glad. It's always nice to have more people in the hobby to sit and talk to about it.
Got some brushes too, which are probably crap, but
That's good though. Like you should start with crap brushes until you learn how to not destroy them.
yeah, you know, they're made out of human hair, so plucked from the heads of an ancient tribe deep in the south.
Only the finest brushes.
The final. You're using that synthetic stuff? Amateur.
What have you only been painting for 4 hours?
What have you? Yeah, I have, because I just started this thing.
Dude, I'm doing no damage to this thing.
Yeah. This is, come on for a bit, because I gotta hit the bed.
Or you could just stay up all night.
No, I got work at 6. Then move here at 5:30.
Gross.
Yeah. Check you guys later.
We'll see ya.
See you later.
Why are you trying to fight that guy? Did you get anything for killing him?
I think you get a talisman. I don't like where I'm fighting him though. Oh god. Okay, well, easy. You solved that problem for me. So, this is one of the teleportation transposition traps.
Right.
And you can't... Oh, never mind. I thought I couldn't teleport out of here until you kill him. I forget what you get for killing him. I'm pretty sure it's a talisman. Almost 100% sure it's a talisman. I don't remember which though. I should probably swap to something that can actually do poise damage. Yeah, there we go. This Morningstar is one of the best weapons in the game, I've found.
Yeah.
Just so much poise damage.
Solid damage, poise damage, right? It also does.
Yeah, like it's this. This is like a +3 weapon. Get bullied. Big stupid idiot. Disgusting.
Imagine you're guarding a castle, and this small man, only as tall as your ankle, just starts beating your ankles with a stick until you fall over. Like just a mace, just a spiky mace they just keep digging into your ankle.
It's like the annoying gnat, but it's killing you.
You finally trip, you fall over, and then they go like right in your sternum, like kind of under the rib cage, and they just jam it in there. And every time you try to hit them, they're just too fucking fast.
So I killed him and I didn't get. Oh, here it is. So like, I didn't get anything for this. Maybe you can just grab this. Maybe if you could like lure him to the other side for a moment. Ah, yes, the Blessed Dew talisman. So that gives you, I think, passive regen? Yeah. I wonder if you could combine that with the deathbed dress and get like pretty decent amount of passive healing all the time.
That'd be kind of a fun build.
Yeah.
Just a passive healing build.
So that dress is interesting because it also gives an AoE heal over time to any allies.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to do. Is
Like a
that'd be a nice
necromancer?
character build. Well, just like a support character.
Yeah.
Like just a full-blown like this character exists co-op with people and help them through bosses and stuff.
Kind of like your
Or even through dungeons.
your Monster Hunter build. You just keep buffing us with mushrooms.
That build is filthy. I carried a lot of pups through the tougher hunts in that game.
That's the player equivalent of Millennia in Monster Hunter. That's what I think. Just constant heals, constant buffs. Everybody's just wailing on the fucking monster.
Like, as long as everyone else has got, like, the damage to compensate for the fact that you're dealing very little,
Yeah.
it works out really well, because they can just, like, with complete no regard for their own positioning, just go for damage, and you just sitting in the corner just chowing down on mushrooms.
I don't know if I've ever gone up here. It's up there.
Got that build, and then in Monster Hunter Rise, there's a hunting horn build that does something similar, where it's like, in Monster Hunter Rise, they made the hunting horn just filthy good. Like, you're as fast or faster than a hammer user.
Oh my god.
And your attacks are just constantly triggering buffs and stuff like that. Like, they made it way too good. And there was this one hunting horn that, like, you know, you play this one song, and all the songs are played, like, instead of doing a specific combo and then doing the encore,
Yeah.
you hit this button twice, that's a song. You hit this button
my
twice,
God.
that's a song. So you're dealing probably more damage than anyone else on the team. And, like, every time you hit the monster twice, that's a heal for everybody.
So what you're telling me is we need to roll in there with just 4 hunting horn.
Yeah,
Just
and
wail
then you
on
could probably
everything.
just close your eyes. Just play the monster a dirge. I don't know if it just got overhydrated on the wet palette, but some of this speed paint started streaking really bad, like a wash.
Am I supposed to be up here? This doesn't seem correct.
No one's really supposed to be in the lands between.
Fair point. How do I get up here though? Like, I go the wrong way.
Like a cat stuck in a tree, it's like, I can't get down.
Only way is up. Oh, maybe I can cross over? No.
So how long before Jimmy starts getting into painting and 3D printing?
I mean, he's been talking to me about some business ideas for, like, he's trying to brainstorm some stuff for 3D printing, but I don't see really much of it being terribly viable, other than maybe, like, his Mace Bell ideas. But even then, like, I don't think I would use printing as the main source of authoring those. Like, I would make a master print and then maybe, like, silicone prints off of that master print. But
I finally made a Facebook page for myself advertising that I'll print and sell stuff.
oh, nice.
Just because I've had a couple other people asking if I had started selling any of the like minis and stuff for games, so I finally put together a little Facebook page for it, and then I'm gonna post it to some of the like Albuquerque like tabletop gamer groups and stuff, and see if there's any interest for custom printed, you know, tabletop minis for D&D or Warhammer or whatever else.
Nice. I probably should have done that.
I mean,
Not
yeah,
terribly
it's not like it's
proactive
too
about.
late.
Yeah, it's true.
You and I could pretend to be competition and really we're working together.
Just like manipulator prices behind the scenes.
Yeah, it'll be like what real businesses
Yeah,
do.
yeah. It's just that's how capitalism works these days.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to kind of wait and see how much real interest there is, but just skimming around online,
Yeah.
I didn't really see any other like 3D printing service in like, you know, Albuquerque, Rio Rancho area.
The way that I've done it in the past is, I want to say it's on Thingiverse. They have a way to connect with, like, if you order a print, you can have it ordered to be printed for you, and they will
Right.
connect you to a like an independent printer that works for them. That's the only way I've done it in the past, but that was a while ago for when I got the mods for my my Vive headset for the lenses.
Yeah.
And that worked pretty good. It was, I want to say the way I had it printed was, it was like it wasn't FDM, it was like, the powder style. So it was somebody who's very serious about printing, but
Right.
yeah, I mean, I could see. Oh, I don't know. I guess it has become a lot more affordable these days to do it on your own. But
Sure, but
see if people
I mean,
don't want to bother.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, it's a convenience thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think 3D printing is really cool, but I don't want to go through all the hassle of resin and fucking cleaning them and gloves and all this shit.
Calibrating.
And I'd rather just pay a couple bucks to
Yeah.
get my mini, you know?
That's very true. Plus, if you get like a bunch of one kind, you can just stack them up on your printer. You know,
Yeah.
do like a whole.
That's
you could
kinda
try doing
the-
that. The what do you call it? like tiered prints, where you
God,
have like
yeah.
multiple layers of prints.
I love the concept, even though it's like so impractical and absolutely not worth it. I just love the idea of that. I've used every ounce of printing area available. That's kind of how I'm pitching my initial start here, though, is like advertising like, hey, here's like, I can print any kind of fantasy tabletop stuff you want. Here's like a generic adventurer group, or, you know, contact me if you have specific requests. And like, I have that 3D print folder that I could share to people and be like, hey, you know, here's my collection of what I have. Do you want any of these printed, or do you have a file? Do you, you know, go on to Hero Forge and buy your file and send it to me, and I'll print it for you, so you're not spending the $20-30 that they want to do it.
Yeah, totally.
Because I think it's like $7 or $8 to buy the STL from Hero Forge, and then like, you know, I'll print you a set of 3 or 4 of them for way cheaper.
Yeah.
I would be happy if I could just make enough side money to pay for the hobby, you know?
Yeah, like even, you know,
sell enough stuff to afford bottles of resin here
yeah,
and there.
like $60 over the course of maybe like a couple months or something.
Yeah.
To like buy another
great.
bottle.
We'll see if it actually turns into anything or not.
That was a whole bunch of secret tiers I didn't use. Yeah, that would be really cool. It's kind of like when I bought mine, I was thinking like maybe I'd start like an Etsy shop or something, and just like stuff I print, I'll put up there, and if people want it, I can sell it to them for a reasonable price. But
Yeah.
it was my way of not keeping a bunch of the stuff around.
Right. Yeah. For me, I kind of want to start locally, and then I'll go from there.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Like, start locally, see if there's any interest, and if it goes from there, and like people are interested, and then suddenly people out of state are asking, then start figuring out shipping and an online presence and all that.
Yeah. Actually, how big is the shield that I got? Oh, okay. Oh, I did get the buckler. When did I get that? What the hell?
Don't you have to buy the buckler from What's-His-Face in Stormvale Castle?
After you kill, like, Godric or whatever?
Or before. You talk to the guy who's like, yeah, just totally go off the side, and if you talk to him again, he'll sell you shit.
Maybe I did that and, like, completely blacked it out of my memory because I don't remember buying it. And I kept waiting for, like, okay, once I get to this point in the game, he'll move into the throne room, and then I can buy stuff from him. Apparently, if you don't kill him, he also gets a ancient smithing stone later on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is a cool shield. I like that. Oh, man. What if I put Carrion Retaliation on it?
Now that you've already beaten Loretta.
Yeah. Let's see. Ashes of War. There we go. Very interesting. I like it. Though I think the parry window is going to be a little bit slower now, since it's a medium shield.
Yeah.
How did I cut through there before? There it is. All right. Huh. Interesting. I guess I never looked up where to get carry retaliation because I saw, you know, I saw a bunch of the videos of people using it to be all cheeky on PvP and kill people instantaneously, but never
I mean,
bothered
if you're
to go
going
find
against
it.
someone that's spamming spells, you can really catch people off guard.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back. Wow. 23. Wow. Okay, just block the doorway. That's fine. Okay. Just,
Just 9, huh? I might have enough to start boosting the EP again. Okay. Pal. Don't toot. Oh, shit. Oh, hi, everybody. Go ahead and leave, please. Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm dying.
Oh, are you in the cave with the fucking stargazer boar or whatever that thing's called?
I don't actually know.
Bug people?
I hope not. Because I'm out of Estus. Oh, this is, I think where you get moon, right? Oh, hi. Friend? Friend? That's not Alexander. I don't think. How do you get in here? Oh, it is him.
Esteemed warrior, where did you spring from?
Never finished his
This was supposed
storyline.
to be a
Kind of
dead
lost
end,
him
I'm sure
after
of it.
the Radon
What's going on
festival.
here?
Without the wiki, he's really hard to find.
Stranger things happen at sea, or so I'm told. But onward to the Kaled wilds. Ah,
Oh, that's why I never saw him here. This is
it's
like,
time I set off.
you have to find him here
Festival at Redmane Castle on the
after
southern edge
you
of the
help
Heavenly.
him in the first area in Limgrave, but before you go to Redmane.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably why, because I don't think I've ever seen him here either. What is this? Oh, is this one of the worms? I think it's a worm. Yeah. It's one of the magma worms.
These guys I never really struggled much fighting the ankle worm guys.
They're not too bad. What's up, John? Ow. Ow. Okay, well, right after we were just saying. Okay. Jerk. There we go. Moonvale.
Bullied. You know, I guess I never came down here because I do not have Moonveil, despite my character being like an intelligence character.
I feel like that would be. I mean, I guess your character's more strength, intelligence, right?
I mean, only enough to wield the Moonlight Greatsword.
Oh,
All the other
okay.
stats are going into, like, all my damage is coming from intelligence. I don't
Oh.
have anything invested
You
in
should
the
get
strength or dex.
get yourself some Moonvale. That's a fantastic sword.
I need Moonveil, and then I need a second one of those, like, butterfly wing blade
Yeah.
things.
I should see if I can get one for you. I'm sure at one of these characters I either have one or I can get it quickly.
I'd
Oh,
be
you can
surprised if you
dual-wield.
just stumbled across it. It's kind of like out of the way up on like a cliff ledge in
Oh,
the
really?
underground area. Because like I missed it until I looked up where it was. It was kind of in a tucked away somewhere.
Do you know, and maybe not, because I don't think anybody I know has been using carrion retaliation, but do you know if I need high int or to level up my shield to make that actually do decent damage?
I'm almost positive it scales off the damage of the spell. So, like, if someone shoots a really strong spell at you and you block it, it'll deal, like, that much damage back to them.
It's the no you parry.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've watched some, like, PvP videos of people using it. Like, you know, someone that doesn't have any intelligence is using it and, like, one-shotting mages with it.
Okay,
So it's got to scale. It's got to scale off of them. I'm just making an assumption. I could be completely wrong, but that's what it really looked like.
I believe you.
Ha, then you've been fooled because I made it up.
Oh, now I look like an idiot. No. My internet clout.
I don't want to see your face on this streaming service ever again.
Okay. Okay. There it is. What an idiot. Okay, well, I win. Good job guarding your loot, dummy. Ooh, actually, that might be...
If you can, apparently you can kill the fire giant that way. Like, you can lure him to a specific cliff and he, like,
I did
falls
see that.
off it and just breaks his ankles.
It looks hilarious, but apparently it's been patched.
That's too
Yeah,
bad.
I never got to experience it myself, but it did look hilarious.
It's just like, yeah, just really derpy. Look at where he, like, takes a step and just,
Just Tarkov breaks his ankles.
just really rolled my ankle coming down that cliff.
And here we go. Now we're at Redmane. In my first playthrough, coming to Redmane, after I got teleported to the what is it called, the Celia tunnel or whatever. I guess I don't have it on this character. But the first time I ever came here, it wasn't the Radon Festival yet. So there was like a giant fucking, I guess a giant. There was a big ass giant. It kept beating my ass, and I didn't know what to do. Kept bullying me. And now all of a sudden, every time I come here, everything's all set up for me to just wait. Oh, why is the giant here? Uh-oh.
Everything's always just set. Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. What did
Isn't
I
there
do
like
differently?
a teleporter? There's like a teleporter that you use. Like you're too close.
There's a different
Like
teleporter?
Like the bridge leading to this area. There's a teleporter that you go in.
I
That's how
know,
got
I know what you're talking about. I guess I've never used that one.
Because that teleports you like right inside the fort to the festival.
I wonder if I did something out of order. What did I do? I killed Renala. Killed Godric. I did Nefeli's quest line. I started Ronnie's. What the hell? I don't know. This one I think I've got a grasp on the order of operations of getting through the game. It just throws something new at me. Okay, or I could just miss every parry.
It's a medium shield parry, man.
Can I put carry and retaliation on the buckler? I'm gonna try.
Probably can, but I mean, I think any small shield will do. Because I think the buckler has a unique parry, so you probably wouldn't want to put it on a buckler. You'd want to find, like,
It has a
any other
unique
small
parry?
shield. The buckler does, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's specifically called buckler parry or something like that, and I believe it's the fastest parry animation in the game.
Interesting. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'll just take this off. That's fine.
Kind of sound like Sigurd. How
Hmm.
do I parry this knight?
Oh, it is buckler parry. Look at that. All right, well, I'm
I
trying
mean,
to
it
force
could
myself
be
to
like
parry
a
more.
minute difference, but
I mean, from what I had been hearing about people dealing with being parry gods is, wait, where am I? Oh crap! I didn't get, I didn't get the site of grace. Damn it. But anyway, what I've been hearing is people are complaining because the buckler is the only shield in the game that has that. Like, there's no Ash of War to give other things buckler parry.
yeah.
So, if you want the fastest parry, you're gonna have to use the buckler. Here I go, dying again.
Boy, oh boy, here I go dying again.
Oh. Okay. Don't bully me. Alright, I'm new here. Thanks.
Why are you bleeding?
Oh. I want to know why this random Kaled soldier has Radon's arrow shower. Like, what's all that about? Why does he get that?
It's one of Radon's personal royal guards.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a summon spirit you get. Is one of Radon's
Oh,
great
really?
bow soldiers. Yeah, it's really good. He like shoots these massive great arrows that knock people down almost consistently. They have access to like his gravity magic and stuff too.
Ooh, well. That was 100% calculated. So was that. No sweat. Ooh, I wonder, can I put Lion's Claw on this? Or is that only for big boy swords? That would be fantastic. Just big leaps with the EP. I really wanted to put that Ash of War that you get from Rogier, where you can spin your weapon on the EP. Just go up to bosses and spin my EP.
Get out.
Oh, well, he did it for you.
Good. He's done a service to the world on this day.
Oh, damn it. I forgot that there were soldiers up there. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go for the backstab. Because it's easy. And it does a lot of damage. I kind of want to build this for crits. So, like, heal on crit. And, also whatever the talisman is that boosts your crit damage.
Go for those sweet critical strikes.
Yeah, get those
Big
big
parries.
stinky parries, yeah.
These-
Filthiest.
There's no such thing as a clean parry.
That was it. I totally parried that. Come on.
Take it up with Miyazaki.
Fucking fireball me. Alright. Alright, pals. And then he jumped off. Classic.
Yeah, he's not gonna give you the satisfaction. He got bored, so he left.
The Elden Ring logo behind the thumbnail. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I might do that. Go grab this site of grace before I head in there. Oh. Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot about the catapult. Oh, crap. This teleporter's disabled now, too.
So why does that get disabled? Like, what determines it being on or off? Because when I got here, it was on, and then I went to the festival. Like, I never had to actually go through the castle.
So... Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, man, that hit me all of a sudden. Whew. I'm not sure. I don't know if it has to do with, like, maybe Alexander has to reach the castle or something. Because I've defeated 2 shard bearers, but on all my characters except for this one and my first playthrough, it's always been at the Radon Festival already. But my first one and this one, for some reason, now I have to do the Redmane Castle mini-boss before things get kicked off. I'm not entirely sure what the criteria is there. But maybe I need to go somewhere else for a little while?
Because I think I did Radon before I went to Renala. Like, I never went through
Really?
the whole zone. I went right over it, yeah. So I don't know if doing shard bearers or making other progress necessarily has anything to do with it.
Well, shit. I guess I'll just go in there and swing around my EP.
That's how I solve most of my problems in life. Just go swing my great EP around, stab a little bit, till people know who's in charge. Just a couple of big thrusts, a couple of yeah.
Some key eyes with them.
Yeah, yeah. And just eye contact. Gonna be my My new streaming name, Full Frontal EP.
Oh, there it is. Perfect. Beautiful. I don't know. I feel like I was way better at parrying in Dark Souls 3 than I am in Elden Ring. Just
I should've linked
for...
it, but there was a cool Reddit post where some guy examined why that is. The parry timing is very different in this game compared to Dark Souls. So if you've got that Dark Souls muscle memory, it is throwing off your timing in this game.
I see.
So you're fighting against old muscle memory.
God damn it. I thought it was just because they delayed their fucking...
Well, I mean, that's the other part of it. Like, in addition to it being harder anyway,
Yeah.
the timing is also different.
Let me just hang my sword up above my head for, you know, the next 2 months. Let it air dry. You know, get that air aged meat attack going on.
I think it was that the parry timing is later. Like, it used to be that you would start your parry before the attack hit you in order to get the timing right. Now it's like their weapon has to be inside of you when you parry it.
I don't want their weapons. That sounds terrible, and I don't like it. But I guess I'll try.
Yeah, just parry a little bit later if you need to.
Are my runes not up here? Where am I? Did I die? I don't see my runes anywhere. Yeah, oh well. There it is. Oh shit. He did the thing. What a bastard. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can put Lion's Claw on my weapon. See how he likes it. Really? That's weird. So I can't put Lion's Claw, but I can put Storm Assault and what else? Hoarfrost. Wonder how what is this like? It would improve my scaling. Be pretty good. Let's see what this looks like. I don't think that's going to be as satisfying as just throwing people in the air with the EP. Oh yeah, oh man, okay. I think it's time to swap over to heavy then. Look at that. Big damage boost. There we go. Need the scream, yeah. Well, so let's see. I got Shiburi's Howl, but I can't use that yet. But I think I might do a little bit of faith for that. Faithless Run. I don't know if the other howls are not incantations though. Ah, yes.
So
There it is.
so I've only played it a little bit, but I picked up Streets of Rogue since that's on sale right now.
Yeah, I
so
saw
I'm
you
excited
mention
to try
that. It looked cool.
It's really fun. I definitely recommend it for as cheap as it is right now. It's kind of a silly, lighthearted roguelike. I guess the gameplay is probably closest to maybe like something like Enter the Gungeon, I guess, but not really. That's kind of top-down shootery. It's more like God, why can't I think of the name of the game now? What was like the super hyper-violent top-down shooter game that was really popular?
Me dying to this night.
Yeah, that. But it's fun. Like, there's a lot of goofy, like
Hyper-violent
there's like
shooter.
yeah, hyper-violent top-down shooter, pig mask people.
Pig mask people.
Yeah, like people wearing like animal masks for like robbery and stuff.
Oh, Hotline Miami.
Yeah, so the gameplay is kind of like Hotline Miami. But there's like a lot of stuff like you can play as everyone's got their own mission. So it's like the whole premise of the game is you're trying to get to the top floor of this place to overthrow this like evil mayor that's taking advantage of people. But like everyone's got their own mission. Like you can play as a soldier, and in addition to getting to the top and beating the run, like he's got his whole personal quest of destroy every generator you see in town along the way. Or you could play as a slum person that's like make enough money to join high society. So it kind of adds this nice element where it's like, yeah, you're trying to get to the top without dying and presumably kill the mayor or whatever. But you've got your own little like side quest depending on what class you chose. And the game's got 4-player co-op, so kind of adds to the chaos of 4 people all doing their own personal quests. I've only played it for like a couple hours, so I'm not super deep into it, but it seems really neat. It definitely seems like something Colby would be into, so we could probably get some, like a cool co-op game going of that.
I forget what's over there. I don't bother go checking right now, but item. Oh, buddy. Beautiful.
One step closer to becoming the Fairy King.
Together we will parry the very gods.
God, did you ever go back there after killing him?
Not yet, but I have seen some clips of that.
Yeah, like what's her face is just down there trying to eat him.
Just devouring his flesh.
So don't mind me, he's quite large. It's gonna take me a while to finish eating him.
Oh, I'm so full.
I
Okay,
couldn't
maybe
have
one more
another
bite.
or could I?
I really shouldn't, but
It is my cheat day after all.
can't I walk past? Okay. These things are dumb. There we go. It's like they're the only way in there, but getting around them is super obnoxious.
It's actually a player that invaded you and is just sitting there.
Waiting for that backstab. Can you parry the pumpkin heads?
I'd be surprised if you could. Because I've never tried. Usually, like, giant enemies like that can't be parried.
Oh, maybe I can parry his head. Oh, yes, the Flamberg. Oh, that's where you get it. I completely forgot that's where you can pick it up. I have it, like, seared into my mind that you have to farm for it just because of Dark Souls 3. Stupid, like, little imp boys that have it. Smithing Stone 5. Beautiful. Let's go upgrade this boy. Everybody's getting the EP.
Ah, well then. There's something I should mention.
My
Thinking
EP
of
has
you,
no
though
standards.
He was a great
Anyone
and
can
now
have it.
I wish nothing more. May the Golden Order.
Yeah. Who else should I talk to while I'm up here? Probably Rogier. Is he dead yet? No, he's alive.
Wow.
Always good
Too
to see
soon.
you safe. So,
Spoilers! God!
Sorry, when you're nearly 400 hours deep, you kind of forget what's a spoiler.
I took you no matter lay out your arm.
God, and I bet you haven't even tried New Game Plus, have you?
Nope, not on a single character. It's all been standard runs.
Let me know when you're ready. We should co-op New Game
Yeah, that'd be
Plus,
fun.
because I definitely want to take my sorcerer character through New Game Plus and get a couple of spells that I missed on him.
Good to see you.
I'll probably leave him at level 150 for the whole thing, though. I don't want to over-level myself too much and make it arbitrarily the same difficulty or too easy or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how that. Cause like if you're New Game Plus but still 150, do you still get paired with other people that are not in New Game Plus?
I believe the answer is yes, because I don't think the game checks your New Game Plus status. It's just checking soul level.
I see.
So it's entirely possible to get summoned into someone's world who's in
I am
New Game
pleased to
Plus.
see. Would you like now?
Hold me.
Come closer.
I'm also contemplating offering
You are
patches
so
for his armor,
Very warm.
Wow.
because
How dare
apparently
you.
that's the only way you can get it, is by
Then
killing
good
him.
day to you.
Like in Dark Souls 1 when you see someone in Solaire's armor and at first you're like, oh wow, a sunbro.
And
But
then
then
like-
the reality of what they did to get
Oh.
it sinks in.
Son, bro. Is she not gonna? Maybe I'm not
I
far
am
enough.
pleased. Would you like a blessing? Would you like to be helped?
She should be advancing her quest line, but maybe I'm
But
not.
she's ready in her
Yeah.
own time.
Have you done gold masks quest line?
No, I never even met him in my playthrough.
That's the only way to get his the most powerful armor in the game, the ripped shirt.
Only fine. You have earned.
Yeah,
the
I'm
right
hoping to
become
finish a
the
lot more of those
Phoenix
quest
Mother.
lines with my Unga
become
Bunga character. since I was kind of doing it blind on Glint Chops.
Yeah.
Just blatantly have the wiki open on my second playthrough and see all the stuff I missed.
Let the words
There's a lot. Surprising amount.
I like that though. Like, I really enjoy a game that's not concerned with making sure you see all of its content in one playthrough.
Absolutely.
Like, that was what I loved about stuff like Divinity Original Sin so much. Like, I played like 200-300 hours of that game.
Yeah.
It was so much content.
I think I just inadvertently reminded myself how to trigger the Radon Festival. Let's see if I'm right. Nope. Well, shit.
You have to. Is there something you need to do for Ronnie's quest line? Like maybe you have to wait till she tells you to go kill Radon?
I haven't had that happen. I just now thought it might have been related to you have to have killed 2 shard bears, so probably Renala and Godric. And then I think you need to talk to the Finger Maiden to get your 3rd talisman pouch. I think those are the criteria, but I also think I might have tripped it up by being here before that. So now I'm stuck in this state instead of the other way around.
I don't know if that's true. Like, I'm almost positive I fought Radon before I got Renala. Like, the only shard I had was Godric.
And you didn't do
Because I
this
remember
fight?
I did it after. Like, I got really confused when I, like, looked at a bonfire and stepped outside and suddenly there was a boss room. Like, I did this after killing Radon. But I remember I went to where Renala is, that whole dungeon. Like, I went there really late because I, like, stomped my way through it because I was really looking for it.
God damn it. Whew, that was close. I just jumped over his sweeping attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really, like, there's a lot of attacks in this game that you can jump over. When I was fighting, what's his name? Godfrey, you can jump over a lot of his attacks. Like, a lot of it, because he was a lot of, like, ground pound and stuff. Just leap over and could have hit him.
This is gonna be a long fight.
This guy too, like Crucible Knight, you can jump over those big stomps that he does.
Okay. Fuck. No. God damn it. I was doing so good.
He's a good learn to parry boss. Like, I remember fighting him in the Everjail.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first boss that I primarily parried him to beat him.
They just don't take any damage. At least not
Yeah,
this
they're
way.
obnoxiously strong. It's because you're not using bleed.
This fight would have been over if I did.
God, I got into a conversation with one of my friends about that. He was, because he's been playing Elden Ring, and he takes, like, the high horse attitude of, you know, I'm never going to use any summons, and, you know, I'm not going to use magic on bosses, because just sitting back and shooting them is kind of cheap and too easy, and blah, blah, blah. And so I was asking him what build he's running. He's like, oh, all arcane and bleed, rivers of blood, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh,
He's a
so
hollow
that's
shell of a
acceptable,
man.
but God forbid if you shoot a spell.
He just has a permanent buff on his weapons. It's in the game, it's viable. There's no reason to shun one or the other.
Yeah, in a world where everything's broken, nothing's broken.
Or, you know, in a world where Bleed and Arcane is broken. Above all else. Oh,
I don't know, man. Like, I did just fine with my intelligence build. Malenia was the only boss that like I couldn't just magic blast my way through it, you know. And I learned that I've been sleeping on night sorceries. Did you see that video that Body put out?
Night sorceries.
Yeah, so there's a handful of like these like dark night sorceries that are meant for like you know, assassination or whatever. And apparently the AI will not dodge those spells.
Oh, are you talking about like the Death Rancor and all those?
No, not those.
It's
like
different?
there's specific. Yeah, this is like
What?
like night. Like they're called night sorceries. There's like 3 of them. And
What?
they're a little bit weaker, but the AI does not dodge them.
Oh,
Like
fantastic.
normally the AI will like jump around if you shoot a spell at them. They don't with those. So apparently, if I had known that, I could have probably beaten Elena that way by getting the night sorceries that she won't dodge and just blasting her with those.
I'm dead. God. I bodied this guy the first round, and now I'm just getting absolutely ruined. Yeah, just
God,
try
that
harder.
was me in the final fight when you're fighting what's his face before you fight the Elden Beast.
Yeah. Oh,
I
Radagon?
absolutely, yeah, I absolutely demolished him the first time, and I thought it was like, oh, this is just some like easy prelude to the real boss fight, because I just dumpstered him so hard. And I remember you were like, oh wow, you didn't have any trouble, blah blah. And I was like, yeah, it was fucking easy. And then like every run after that, I was just getting bodied by him.
God damn it, dude. This the misbegotten warrior, and he shows up later, right? Like he's not just a boss, but they just keep fucking attacking. It's so obnoxious. Like, there's so many enemies in this game that just apparently don't have any stamina. They just keep attacking.
Yeah, that's a big criticism for Elden Ring versus their other games, is that enemies just sort of keep attacking non-stop. A lot of people think it's a bad design choice. I haven't decided how I feel about it. Like, it is a little annoying when you're fighting a boss that just, like, doesn't stop and it feels like you can't do anything.
Okay. There we go. Okay, now I can focus on this boy.
Honestly, it kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter boss design, where, like, you have to be okay with, like, dodging, getting in light hits here and there, and, like, wait for the right moment to do your big attacks, but you don't expect to be doing them all the time.
I hate this fight so much. Let's just fill the entire arena with tables and shit, so that when you're trying to dodge, you'll just get caught on everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think second stage, I'll bring in the wolves and see how that does. They're not upgraded though, so it might be a bad idea. We'll see.
You don't have the jellyfish?
I do have the jellyfish.
Jellyfish was my bread and butter for most of the game until I got the thing.
God damn it, dude. I mean, jellyfish is great. Like, I haven't used it to its full effect, but I could see the potential.
Can stack some like poison damage on enemies too.
I wonder if I should. could just bring Hoarfrost Stomp into this and be done. Also, tracking is insane on these enemies.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna take off.
Okay,
Talk to you later.
I'll see ya. Dude, all of my fucking health. Oh, okay. Just delete. Okay. Just delete them. That was not useful. Damn it. Too early. Damn it. Oh! Hell yeah. Should I do... I'm gonna do health. I think if I reload, I should have the Radon Festival. Let's see. No. What haven't I done? Is it the Dectus lift? I think it's the Dectus lift is what triggers all of this. That must be it.
Oh, how did you slip? If you confirm, I am Jaren. Incidentally, well, it's when the stars, a war for the mighty. Well, as you should. Then all you need when the star. Well, then you must serve. The next time you speak to Ichi, the festival of Radon will surely set Rani's fate. By the by, is that old fool? Is a bit of a hoard and funny thing, but not one of them decay. Have when the star.
Okay. I'm gonna try going up the lift and see if that gets me anywhere. Oh, I should probably also do the Latena, whatever her name is. Right here. The finger maiden with the grapes.
Hello? Would you donate? I'm on a pilgrim when I eat. Oh, now I can feel the set aside. Delectably. What a sight they must. Not all of those people. So those noises I heard were. Sorry. I'm alright now. Don't mind me. I apologize. I'll be fine. I apologize. I'll be fine.
Poor girl. I think now if I go to Bellum, she should be here. And that's where I give her the fingerprint grape. Maybe. I might need to pass some time. Hyeta, that's her name.
I've gleaned something very important. The reason why it was a distant light, so faint it can't be seen by the naked. With everyone's eyes together, finally, it all makes certain now. I've gleaned something certain.
Okay, so now she should be at the Bellum Church.
Oh, hello. Have you ever heard of fingerprint grapes? They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers. I would truly love to try one. The
Grapes
distant
that
light
only
seems
grow
far
on
closer than
those
before, but I
grasped
can't
by
sense
the
a thing
3
from the
fingers.
usual grapes anymore. Please, could you donate a finger? Without one, I don't know. Oh, a fingerprint. Thank you. May the bless. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be.
Okay. Should be done there, and then we'll go up the ductless lift.
I've been waiting. I knew you had the stuff of champions. I hereby invite you to the Volcano Manor. Take my hand. Give me your hand. I will pray.
Uh. Oh my god. Holy shit. Fucking health bar. does so much damage, dude. Jesus. I was looking for a parry opportunity, but he kept doing the stupid weapon art.
Brave, I am Tan. Raya spoke a warrior. Perhaps you will you join? Why accept? Rise with us against the earth. Interesting. Now you believe the drawing room, but be sure. The drawing room. Use the key.
You. What in heaven's name are the volcano? I hope you understand. Well, I thought perhaps play. But no, before you can. This blasphemy. Before you can.
Hello again. As a scout under Lady.
Ah. Oh, well. So you've been and we're comrades. Aye. Well, you see, after much revenge, according to I've got the and champions. It hit me like at my former. Of course, that unfortunate but succumbing to the pain and Sanya knows this. But such is true. I always resented a pale complete. That won't be the case. They'll be darkened. The tale of house. I always resent pale, but that won't be the. They'll be dark. The tale of how.
Okay, cool. That's exhausted, and what else? Let's see if Patches is over here. Nope, not yet. There he is.
Well, you joined them? I don't believe it. And here I thought Raya... All good, though. We'll do good work. Oh, and of course, Patch is important. Cheers for that.
Let's see here. Let's go kill the boy. And then Abby. God, this cat. Relentless. Oh, I rode right past it, didn't I? It's right here. Oops. You know, it'd be cool as if I could do my thing. Trying to punch me. What the fuck was that? It went right past him. Oh, bud. Oh, bud. What does the scale look like? I'll stick with the leather. Alright, go back to Volcano Manor. This cat is being relentless, dude.
Did you read the letter? That is the task. You will be if you are low, but you must leave. This is a we have no You've completed. I am. This is never the way. It is the truth. Now I am pleased.
All right. The next letter.
I always resented a pale complexion.
So, then I shall banal, recusant. Why not add? You've come to understand to take power. The recused to raise the we recuse. All you can do.
Okay, let's grab Warcry might be good. Could do Warcry. Grants affinities and skills. Let's see. Increase attack power. While active, strong attacks change to charging attacks.
Well.
Actually, what time is it? Yeah, I should probably dip out. Good progress.